Dear gentlemen, have you recently felt pleasure during intimacy? Everything seems ready, but no semen is released as usual? If you've experienced this situation, it's very likely that you're facing a condition called retrograde ejaculation, a phenomenon that isn't painful but leaves many men over 60 feeling confused and concerned. This happens when semen, instead of exiting the body as it normally does, takes a wrong turn and flows backward into the bladder. Everything ends in silence, and you only realize something unusual when you urinate afterward. This issue isn't rare, but it's often overlooked or misunderstood. More importantly, it can be linked to factors such as aging, dysfunction in the sexual nervous system, side effects of medications, or a history of prostate surgery. And if not handled correctly, it may have long-term effects on your sexual health and your experience of pleasure. However, you don't need to rely on medications or complex interventions. In today's video, I, Dr. Marie, will share with you 5 natural, safe solutions that you can apply at home to improve this condition and help you regain your confidence and satisfaction in intimacy. And especially, the first solution I'm about to reveal is something familiar that most men casually ignore, even though it only takes a few minutes a day to practice. I believe this will be the most surprising part of the entire video for you. Before we begin, may I ask, where are you watching this video from in the world? Please leave a comment below. I'd be delighted to know who I'm walking with on this journey to restore male vitality. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any valuable content tailored for men over 60. And now, let's get straight into the first solution. A small action that can create a big change, and most people don't even realize it. Solution 1. Pelvic floor training. Enhance your natural ejaculation control. One of the key elements in controlling ejaculation, but often overlooked, is the pelvic floor muscle group, also known as the PC muscles. These are deep muscles located beneath the pelvis, responsible for regulating several vital sexual functions, including guiding semen during climax. As we age, the pelvic floor tends to lose its firmness. This makes it harder to control ejaculation, increasing the risk that semen doesn't follow the correct path and instead flows backward into the bladder, what we call retrograde ejaculation. The good news is that you can train and restore this muscle group with a simple method. Kegel exercises for men. No equipment, no gym. Just a few minutes a day at home can lead to noticeable improvement. The exercise is easy. Imagine you're trying to stop your urine midstream. That gentle squeeze is exactly how you engage the correct muscles. Hold this squeeze for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Perform this 10 to 15 times per session and maintain it 2 to 3 times a day. After a few weeks of consistency, you'll clearly see the benefits: better control during climax, fuller satisfaction, and gradual improvement in retrograde ejaculation. Not only that, a strong pelvic floor also improves blood flow to the genital area, supporting better erections and helping you maintain your masculine vitality in the long term. Coming up next, I'll introduce another method, simple yet very effective in restoring sexual reflexes, especially for those of you who feel disconnected from the sensations you once had. My friend, if you're still watching up to this point, I truly appreciate your attention to your own health. Please leave a number 1 in the comments below, so I know you're still here with me on this journey. Solution 2. Lower abdominal massage. Activate circulation. Support natural reflexes. One common reason semen doesn't exit properly after climax is poor blood circulation in the pelvic region. When blood flow to this area is restricted, the sphincter muscles at the bladder, neck, and urethra may lose proper coordination, increasing the risk that semen is pushed backward into the bladder instead of going in the right direction. To improve this, gently massaging the lower abdomen, the area between the navel and the pubic bone, is a simple yet effective method. When performed correctly, massage enhances microcirculation beneath the skin, promoting increased blood flow to the prostate and sexual organs. This helps the muscles involved in ejaculation function more smoothly. The method is quite simple. Use your palm to rub in circular motions from the navel down to the pubic bone, clockwise. The ideal time is 3 to 5 minutes per session, preferably done before bedtime to align with the body's natural relaxation state, thereby enhancing the effect on the sexual nervous system. When practiced regularly, this technique not only reduces the chance of retrograde ejaculation, but also relieves tension and heaviness in the lower abdomen, especially for men showing signs of mild prostate inflammation or poor circulation. But massage alone is not enough. To fully recover, you need to add a foundational element from within. That is, a nutritional regimen that nourishes the sexual nervous system. Let's explore that together now. Solution 3. Enhance nutrition for the sexual nervous system. Restore from the root. Besides muscles and blood vessels, the nervous system is the commander of all sexual reflexes. When the nerves that transmit signals from the brain to the genitals are weakened, a common issue in older men, especially those with chronic illnesses like diabetes or high blood pressure, then control over ejaculation becomes less effective, often resulting in semen being pushed backward. Therefore, a properly designed diet can help nourish and restore the nerves involved in male sexual function. Among these, B vitamins, B12, B6, folic acid are vital for regenerating the protective sheath of nerves. Zinc supports testosterone production, and arginine boosts blood circulation in the pelvic area. These nutrients can be obtained from foods like eggs, pumpkin seeds, oysters, liver, and oily fish such as salmon or mackerel. If necessary, you can also consider supplementation under the guidance of a doctor. When proper nutrition is combined with physical methods like massage or pelvic floor training, you're building a comprehensive foundation that helps the sexual nervous system work more efficiently and stably. Many people focus only on diet and physical activity, but overlook a quiet yet powerful factor: your breathing and nervous state each morning. Let's move on to the next solution. If you're still watching at this point in the video, thank you for sticking with me until now. I truly appreciate it. Please comment the number 3 below so I know I'm not walking this journey alone. Solution 4. Deep breathing in the morning. Regulate the nervous system. Support sexual reflexes. Very few people think that morning breathing is related to sexual ability. But in reality, a steady, deep, and slow breathing rhythm can directly affect the autonomic nervous system, the system that coordinates natural body reflexes, including the ejaculation reflex. After the age of 60, due to stress, insomnia, or chronic illnesses, this nervous system tends to become less flexible, causing the signals that control ejaculation to become disrupted. This is also one of the underlying causes that can lead to semen going the wrong way, causing retrograde ejaculation. The habit of deep breathing in the morning helps improve this condition by stabilizing blood pressure, reducing nervous tension, and strengthening the connection between the brain and the sexual organs. As a result, the signals are transmitted more clearly and accurately at sensitive moments. The method is very simple. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 2 seconds, then slowly exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 5 minutes every morning. Just after 7 days of persistence, you will feel a noticeable improvement in both your mental state and body awareness. No medication or supporting devices needed. Just proper breathing every day becomes an important foundation to help you sustain long-term sexual health from within. Many men work out regularly, eat well, and sleep enough, but still fail to achieve the desired results in bed due to small pre-intimacy habits they never realized were wrong. Solution 5. Adjust your pre-intimacy behavior. Prevent misfiring reflexes that cause retrograde ejaculation. Many men maintain good physical strength, a stable mental state, and full desire, yet still find it confusing when ejaculation doesn't go as expected. One of the often overlooked causes lies in seemingly harmless behaviors before intimacy, but they actually trigger a reverse reaction in the nervous system. A typical example is holding in urine for too long. When the bladder is overly full, internal pressure makes it difficult for the bladder sphincter to close at the right moment, causing semen to be pushed backward inside. In addition, overeating, using stimulants, or engaging in intense activity right before intimacy can overload the nervous system, disrupting sexual reflexes. To minimize these situations, you should build a few small but beneficial habits. Urinate before sex to relieve pressure in the lower abdomen. Avoid heavy meals within 2 hours beforehand. Maintain a relaxed mindset. Don't pressure yourself with the expectation to perform well. These small adjustments, when consistently practiced, will optimize sexual reflexes naturally, while also enhancing the quality of intimacy in married life. And right after this, I want to share some important notes for men with chronic conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or those who have had prostate surgery. Because in these cases, applying natural methods needs to be carefully considered to ensure both safety and real effectiveness. Part 2. Special precautions if you have chronic conditions such as diabetes or have undergone prostate interventions. For many older men, applying natural methods to improve sexual function is entirely feasible. However, if you have chronic underlying conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or have previously undergone prostate-related surgery, then the following points should be noted very carefully. In those who have had diabetes for a long time, the nerves controlling sexual reflexes may be damaged, making the effectiveness of exercises like Kegel or lower abdominal massage less apparent than expected. In this case, it is important to manage your blood sugar well and also combine with additional measures to support the nervous system under the guidance of a specialist. Similarly, if you have had surgery to partially or completely remove the prostate, the mechanical structure of the pelvic area and the ejaculation pathway may have changed. Training or using natural methods can still be helpful, but you need to practice patiently, with monitoring and adjustments suitable for your current condition. For those who are using blood pressure-lowering medications, vasodilators, or functional foods that support circulation, you should also consult carefully with your doctor before applying techniques such as massage, deep breathing exercises, or supplementing nutrients that might affect blood pressure or interact with your medications. In short, natural supportive methods are still valuable, but real effectiveness only comes when you listen to your body and combine things in a scientific and cautious manner with the support of professionals. Dear friend, retrograde ejaculation is not the end of your sex life in middle age. On the contrary, it can be a positive signal reminding you to look back at your own health and proactively make changes before things become harder to control. With just a few minutes a day, dedicated to basic exercises, correct breathing techniques, a reasonable diet, and adjustments to small daily habits, you are gradually regaining your confidence, control, and the full sensation during intimacy. There's no need to change everything at once. Just start, little by little, because consistency every day is what brings long-term results. If you found today's sharing useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss upcoming content on health and sexual life, specially tailored for gentlemen over 60. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. I wish you good health, enduring strength, and a life lived to the fullest through every stage of your journey.